Hello everybody, how's it going? This is Circa, and this is not a drill. The bull season is in full effect, 5,700 on Bitcoin. Look at this chart, looking beautiful, already at 50% since the call out. So, what do we have planned for today? We'll be doing some spot on TA later on Bitcoin itself, but for now, I have the top 10 tokens that I think will 10x to 100x your investment. So, let's jump straight into it. ICP, previous all-time high at 391 billion, currently at 5.97 billion, we'll say 6 billion. Now, once we zoom into this chart a little bit, okay, so initially when you first look at it, I see two things. I see a cup and handle formation, and then also, once you look deeper into that cup and handle, and they both prove each other, this is a pendant, correct? So, usually with pendants, and I'll draw it up here, we'll do some computer magic. Boom, just like that. Okay, so with pendants, I try to keep it as simple as possible. We really have like three options, okay? We either have the regular pendant, hits the top, resistance, hits the bottom, hits the top, hits the bottom, gets small and smaller as it goes, and then it'll either break up and then use the resistance, rally, and then force its way, keep on going up, or it'll do the same thing but on a downtrend, go down, hit its resistance, and then proceed, correct? Now, the other two options. One option, it can go up, same way, but instead of completing its path down, it stops and does something like this, okay? This is usually a bullish sign. It means it'll go up, and vice versa. If it goes like this, you see what I'm saying? Okay. Another thing that you can look at is which way it's coming into the pendant. Is it coming from the bottom or is it coming from the top? Okay. If it's coming from the top, that's usually a bearish sign. Bearish meaning it's going down. If it's coming from the bottom, that's usually a bullish sign. Bullish meaning it's going up. So, with that being said, let's take a look at our chart again. And if you look over here, you see that it doesn't fully complete and hit the top resistance again. So, what did we say? That's usually a bearish sign. Now, cup and handle formation, it'll look something like this. There's your cup, and then a handle, and then boom, it's shot up, okay? So what do I see here? We already said that our pendant looks like it's a bearish pendant, right? So I see it using the previous demand zone, which is right here, bouncing off of this, like so, and then moving upwards, okay? So, to kind of make it a little bit more clear for everybody, I'm going to delete everything and just draw some beautiful lines. Okay? In layman terms, that's what I think is going to happen. So really, to sum it all up, Internet Computer Protocol, previous high of 391 billion, currently at 5.94 billion. This leaves us with crazy room for profits, over 7,000% room for profit. So just to dive into the company itself just a little bit, here is the website, and what they're aiming to do is basically make it more efficient and more realistic for companies to be able to run their services in a decentralized way that befits crypto. That's my understanding of it. They do everything from offering data, and they do have tangible equipment throughout the whole entire world. They have data centers in places throughout the whole entire world, offering businesses storage, offering businesses much more than that. But let's just scroll through the website here. And one thing I will go to, and you guys feel free to go to this, they have it laid out like very, very well for beginners. But here they have excerpts saying the Internet Computer adds autonomous serverless cloud functionality to the public internet, making it possible to build almost any system or service entirely on a decentralized network using canister software and evolution of smart contracts. And if you search up what is ICP crypto, it'll tell you a blockchain network that aims to bring greater efficiency, speed, decentralization to computation and data storage. So it aims to address any shortcomings with traditional internet, such as monopolization of services, poor system security, and misuse of personal data. And that last one is actually a really big one that we're dealing with currently, with all of these companies that, collect our data like Amazon and then sell our information, which is one of the most valuable things right now for a corporation. But ICP, please check it out. It's definitely something at least worth looking into. It's its own ecosystem entirely with tokens that run off of it, dApps and DAOs, the whole thing. They have their own dashboard. The dashboard itself is very nice, and they're always working, and it's actually insane. Like, even in the bull run, they were always working, always adding on to themselves. And this looks like a full map of all the nodes that they have, so you can see where they're at and kind of take a look at everything there. So that was a quick rundown on ICP, Internet Computer Protocol, a token and project that I think has crazy upside potential, 10 to 100x to be precise. I do not think it will stop at its all-time high. I think it will go way past its all-time high just on what they're doing and what they're involved in and who they've been partnering up with. With that being said, ICP was called at a lower level over here on Twitter at circa_XYZ, and this Twitter, or the idea at least, the Twitter will be more so surrounded around the degen plays. So here what we do is mostly we find ones where we can go in and out quickly. Now the profit margins are insane. This is a live call out, 10x, 3x, 9x, 18x, much more. Here's another 9x, 20x. So there's crazy money, but like I said, it's not for the faint of heart. You can lose your money pretty quickly, especially when we're talking about these Solana very, very, very low cap tokens. But when it comes to stuff like ICP, it is the exact opposite. These are conviction plays. These are tokens that are venture capitalists backed, and they've been in the game for a long time. These are tokens that I feel safe holding for the long term throughout the whole entire bull run, and which I know will give me great returns. Again, thank you. This is Circa. Please feel free to follow, like, comment, turn on notifications, and also feel free to check out the Twitter. Be back here tomorrow for token number 2.